Hey man, it's Brian the Guy Duran, and you're watching the Bare Knuckle Show with Brian Soscia.
Friday, June 21st, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with 3 world titles on the line. In the main event, 2 unbeaten titans collide when Kai Hefty Bag Stewart defends his featherweight championship against the hard-hitting Cuban warrior Brian El Gallo Duran. Plus, 2 more undefeated warriors fight as Keith Rockstar Richardson defends his bantamweight gold against the quickly rising Alberto Blas. Also, Jared Warren and Jomi Escobosa throw down for the vacant light heavyweight championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Yo, what's going on? It's the Bare Knuckles Show live from Satellite 5. I didn't know they were going to have you in here already. This guy's coming in, creating chaos. I thought they were going to get him mic'd up while I was talking, but it looks like we're joined by the president himself, David Feldman. So let's just kill the bed and let's we got to hit the theme for Dave. I didn't know he was coming right on. And I'll read to you as I rise about what's coming up today. How about that, Dave?
Good, man. I'm just glad that we're live in Satellite 5.
The president himself, David Feldman here. All rise for the president, please. We're all up today for him. It sounded kind of funny. All right, sit down. That was weird. Okay.
We're all up for me. Wow.
The whole studio.
Wow.
At attention.
That is standing at attention. All right, so before we get to what we have today, I want to say hi to people that joined the chat early. We appreciate you. Tawan's here, Wesley Killeagle, Little Ben, Billboard Nerds, Kyle Mish, Quailman's here, and the people, Jesse James is here. It keeps coming and coming and coming. And Paul Pickett Podcast. Look, he's got a name with a plug. That worked out for him. All here, we appreciate you for another big show today. As you see, we have David Feldman here, and he's going to help us look back a little bit on this past weekend's UK event. We're going to hand out some contracts from what I understand, and also hand out some bonuses from what I understand. So that'll be awesome, and a lot more. I got some questions for you I want to talk about. And drop your questions in the chat, too. I'll try to add them in for David. Also, BKFC 62, the main event, it's heating up. You know all about it, and we're going to continue that today as we hear a live face-off, as we watch a live face-off between the champion Kai Stewart and El Gallo, Brian Duran. No love lost there, so this should be a lot of fun. That happens a little bit later on in the show. Plus, we're going to announce a new main event later on today, a brand new main event. This one's going to excite a lot of you because you've been asking for it, and we'll give you more info on that in a little while.
In a brand new country.
You're just throwing random stuff out there to confuse people.
It's a brand new fucking country where it's at.
We're not going to talk about where it's at yet. That's later they're going to announce. Did anyone give you the memo? We're not allowed to talk about that yet. It's not me, dude. It's from the higher-ups. Wait, you're the ultimate higher-up. Can I talk about it?
We're not going to talk about what?
Where it's where the venue's happening. We're going to talk about...
Who said that?
This was from a higher-up. This is... Well, I guess he's as high as you. Another Feldman. So... he told me that we're not going to mention where it's at yet. We're going to mention the main event. We're going to do that in a little while, but then we're going to mention where it's at. So we're going to tease you. We're going to give you a little Richard tease for you. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you were talking about that prior to the show.
Oh, I was. right on time with the sound effect. Look, there's a lot going on today, Dave. Again, I want to check in with the boys in the booth. I want to get their thoughts on the UK card. Evan and Brandon are always here, always watching very closely. What did you guys think of that UK card?
It was really good. It freaking delivered. Almost every fight. I mean, it was great. Main event, kicked ass. Co-main was great. A lot of good knockouts, a lot of good performances. I mean, the main event had back and forth. You thought, I forget who the guy who Venice fought. What was his name?
Bulgarian.
The Bulgarian guy. Yeah, he looked like he was down, then he came back and immediately got a knockdown, and was still in it. There you go. It's that one right there.
That was Stanley, right?
You would be able to pronounce it better than I would.
Tabakov or something?
Yeah. So, yeah, it was awesome. Awesome event.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. I know, like I said, being the content guy, your director, I should say, you're always watching closely for some of the best content. We like to go to you and find out about that. Now, before we talk more about the UK card with Dave, you should be in here for this because you mentioned, you got to watch what you say on the show. We kind of gravitate towards things. You mentioned that there's going to be some money put in the show. You mentioned a couple million dumped into the show. You mentioned that last week, a couple million. And we decided when we get that money, whenever that is,
We're going to get a new host.
let's see.
I do remember.
Let's see what we did say that, didn't we? Let's see what the boys said. I asked them to come up with a list last week of stuff. I don't know who said what of what they'd want on the new show.
Okay.
So let's try to figure out who said what. You can help me with this. Oh my God, dude, hold on. I'll start with this one. The first one, oh, that's not as bad. This guy says lunch catered, a TriCaster for you non-nerds. That's like video equipment, I think. I don't know. And a new life, he also put. I wonder who that is. We'll figure that out in a minute. And then the other one says, this is either Evan and Brandon between Broke and Brandon. This one's like a Santa Christmas list. I want a green room, a breakfast, a bigger studio, a massage, a raise, a comfy chair, the love of David.
Evan.
The love of David, a butler,
That's fucking Evan.
interns,
All day long.
funnier host. Thank you, Evan. You guys are all over me today. Hot chicks. That's what you're. So you think that's Evan?
Yeah, all day long.
So you think the new life one's Brandon?
I guess so.
That's who it's got to be. You hit it right on the head. You know your staff pretty well.
Yeah.
So this is what we're looking for. Evan, out of all those things, though, what do you want the most?
The love of David.
That's why you stood up. You never stand up.
We're going to have a new location here pretty soon, probably in the next 6 months. We're going to move offices. I'm breaking that. Break.
I didn't even
go.
know that. Okay.
We're buying a building and we're going to make a training facility and offices.
Well, how's this going to affect me and them? I mean, is this further away? We don't want to drive further. We like where we're at.
Oh, we're just going to get it as close to your house as possible, Brian.
I had
Just
put it in my
your
barn.
convenience is all I'm worried about.
The backyard, man. I got a half an acre there in the backyard. You can throw the whole
There you
facility
go.
out there. It'll be great. All right, so a lot going on. Like I said, that you were correct. Evan wants all those new things. Brandon, why do you want lunch, a TriCaster?
Why do you want a new life?
and a new life?
I
What's the
just want
matter
to know
with
why
what's
you
the
want a
matter
new
with
life.
What?
Come
What,
on,
Brandon?
Soscia. You wrote that. You wrote.
What, a new life?
I
like
wrote the
you.
two first things. You wrote the last
I
thing.
mean, look, you can look at it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not. They're completely the same color.
Let me see the handwriting.
See,
Same
handwriting.
color,
I'm
same
showing it.
handwriting.
See, we're looking.
I
at
can't see.
It. Anyway.
No, look at that
Shut
handwriting
up.
on the new life. That's Soscia handwriting.
It is. It's piggish handwriting. Now, no, Dave has to buy everybody in the studio a beer now. That's a rule. If Dave's phone goes off, you have to buy everybody in the studio a beer.
If I answer this call, this will be the funniest
answer
call
it.
you ever heard.
Answer it.
I can't.
Come on, man.
No,
Who
I
is it?
Can't do it.
Who is it?
Brother-in-law.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Oh, brother-in-law. I think you said brother.
Brother-in-law. Oh, no, it was brother all day long. Actually, I should probably call him.
Hey, you can see what he's doing. He's going to plug his stuff. Beers, bowls, and brawls here. Look, we're getting way off track here. We got a lot of great stuff, and we found out. Oh yeah, we have the new feature, Evan. Before we get to the mailbag, we have Brandon's old photos. Are we going to do that today?
Uh-oh, he's scrambling.
Yeah, he doesn't. These are photos of Brandon before he came here.
There's
New
one. I see
feature.
it from the archive. Check it out.
God.
Roll it.
Working in TV does things to a man. How long ago was that?
Oh,
Probably
boy,
2017.
2017. Scott.
That was after XFE.
No, this was actually at Mohegan Sun. Or the
No,
other.
So just so you
Fox
guys know
Boxers.
that Evan, I had an MMA company, and Evan and Brandon did the video for that MMA country back in 2009, 2010, 2011 in that area, and then, everything just came back around full circle.
And now I'm stuck with him too. All right, so that's the new feature. We got way better picture, Brandon. That will be revealing throughout the next weeks. There's a preview. Look at this fucking the text is great. Smoking a cigarette. Look at these shades. Look at a
Yeah,
movie
man.
star. Look at him go. Big
I put
stuff.
my gloves on like I was gonna I work. I don't know. Man.
What are you doing? You're gonna go kill?
Man,
did
this
you-
was like 2016.
I feel like you
assassin.
murdered somebody, and it was a post-murder
Right,
cigarette.
Look,
Do we have any more? One more?
not right now.
Dave wants more.
All right, let me.
No,
Did you
you-
send more?
I sent you some more, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
okay.
Well, as we're getting ready, Slick Rick,
Yes.
Slick Rick Caruso's in the chat saying hello as well.
We took Brandon to a strip club for, I think it was.
It was your first
I was at a
time,
strip
too,
club over the
wasn't it?
weekend.
Right?
I was at
Yeah, man. Tattletale, bro.
Oh.
The first time I ever went to a strip club.
Look at his face.
Evan, too. Me, Evan, and Mark.
Why'd you have to put the peach there? Was stuff standing at attention? Was it
Atlanta.
Oh. Those you're
we
blocking
were
something.
hiding something, yeah.
We were at the Pleasure Dome this weekend in the Poconos for my
remember-
friend's bachelor party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. There's about 20 girls there, and probably about 2 that mattered. A couple. It was fun. It was a fun atmosphere. A couple of them had the hangover. I don't know what they call the guts that come over them. Strippers have fallen down since I've been 18. Yes,
Fupa.
fupa. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of COVID.
What's it stand for, Evan? No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know. I don't know why, but it seems they know what it stands for. You can let us know in the chat if you know. But I feel like the stripper quality has fallen down since COVID. I mean, there's something for everybody in there, but a lot of it I didn't want to see. You know what I mean?
Fun fact, I've never been in a strip joint in my life.
Is that
Ever.
both types or just the woman kind?
Any strip joint.
Okay.
None.
That's good. Oh, I didn't want to go. It was for a bachelor party, Dave. Don't make me
Actually,
really
I went for
scum.
my bachelor party
Where'd you go?
in Atlantic City. What was that place called?
Bare Essentials? That's where I went for mine in Atlantic City. It was horrible.
Or Juniors.
Dude, they
Was that
brought me on
Juniors?
stage. They ripped my underwear off. They
No, that was
beat my
Juniors.
ass.
It was Juniors.
It was
not mine.
terrible. Oh,
Wait, did I go for mine?
I don't know. Whatever. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Don't worry.
I know,
about it.
I
I'm
am.
sure you didn't.
I am.
All right. So, Dave, we're going to do the thing called the mailbag here. How long do you have?
About another 30 seconds.
All right.
It's time for mail call.
I got about 15, 20 minutes.
All right. Come through the mailbag with us because we got 12:40-ish face-off coming up, too. Want to make sure we get to that. Mail call. Dave, so much to get into. People like to send stuff in, and this is no different. If I can find my damn mail call. There it is. This is great. You can keep the audio for this one, too. It's another punching bag video. People have been sending these punching bag videos in every week. This is from Rick. He calls it Josie. Let's watch.
Josie.
He was going to slip. Josie.
Josie.
That's so funny. Rick, that's great. He was going to nail her. I wish I saw what happened. All right,
How do you
kill
have
it.
no self-awareness?
A lot of people do in this world. Hey, look, there's what we're going to go to later. Good job. Thank you. Daniel Alvarez is going to be in a Netflix movie. He's going to be starring in a Netflix movie. This came up. We saw this. This was sent in to us. Apparently, he's making his debut, and they said something on the bottom there. I can't
that's
see.
awesome.
But apparently, he's also auditioning for the remake of Blade or something, too. So we wish him a lot of luck. I love he's going to be on Netflix. Anywhere we can get more BKFC fighters and stuff.
That's awesome, man.
It's really cool. That was sent in, and we appreciate it. We'll have to talk to him more about that. Some breaking news for
I
you.
actually had a call yesterday that they're going to put BKFC in a scene in a major movie coming up.
That's awesome. That's
gonna be
really
pretty
cool.
cool.
Well, it's only going to help us, man. They mentioned Bare Knuckle in some Adam Sandler movie a while ago. It was really cool. All right, and then this comes in from Chad. It's not a fighting video, but he goes, I know you guys like chaotic videos. Watch this dirt bike video. Let's see what they have on. Nice jump. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, they stopped it. I wish they would have kept it going. Let me tell you something. Did you ever ride a dirt bike, anybody here?
Yeah.
I did one time when I was a kid. I got on it, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it was renting a house. My dad almost killed me. It was the back of a shed, and my brother, I was probably 10, turned it on, and I hit it. Same thing
with
happened.
me. Power band. I hit the fucking power band. And I went woo right into the tree.
I went to
man.
the
That was
shed.
my first
dude.
time.
Yeah,
Crazy.
first and last for me. So I understand that happening. Thank you for sending that in, Chad. All right, let's check in with. This is another one. In the red corner sent this in. What was making Danny Christie laugh so hard? He made Danny Christie laugh really hard. Let's watch.
What about this guy? Get up.
Something's funny.
That's fucking class. Yeah, he's all right.
So
He's all right.
what's going on here? If you don't know.
Funny, oh, Foxy.
Is he was going through different fighters and he was showing them pictures. Like I think he gave Connor Tune 8. He was rating fighters. I should have set it up better. And then he threw that picture of the guy from in the red corner. And that's that famous guy that made the rounds during COVID.
Yeah.
So you know what that was. If you don't know, look it up and be prepared to be wowed. When I wasn't wowed when I saw it, it's like looking down to me. Nobody got that. All right, KCMS Records. He said, describe this video in one word.
Tranquila, que esa vaina te aguanta.
I got it.
La gorda, mano.
Muy malo. I got the video. I got it. For one word for me would be table for one. Or it could
That's
be
one word.
Oh, one sentence. I mean, like one statement. I should have said it better. My brain's not with it today. Table for one. It could be. I don't know. Give me one, Dave. What do you got? Say whatever you want.
Nope.
All right. How about in the control room? Since Dave's being shy, how would you describe that video, Evan? One word or one sentence?
You know, I'm writing a caption for a very exciting fight announcement, so I have nothing.
Brandon,
But
Let me
was a
see it
big
again, Brandon. Play it one more
Play
time.
it again. Hold on. I just saw it. It's a huge bitch.
huge loss.
Yeah. There it is. There we go.
I got another
Se
one.
mató la gorda, mano.
I got another one. That table had to be in a lot of pain. Ouch to the table. Oof.
Ouch. Yeah.
There you go. Ouch.
Go
That's the
ahead.
one word. All right,
I had ouch.
let's move on. All right, this is from Swervo Cruz, Swervo Cuts. I'm sorry. Wow. Swervo Cuts Omar, he always checks it out. He said, this is good. You're here for this, Dave. He said, find her and sign her. Let's watch. I think Swerver doesn't care about the boxing. He just wants to see her up close and personal. Yeah. I mean, she hits hard, it looks like. Fast. If we get her info, I mean, I know you're not seeing a lot there, but what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
She's somebody who could make into a star. She's very beautiful.
Of course. Bring her in.
All right, and then we talked to, or actually sent in by Fighting Yo. They recently interviewed featherweight Kai Stewart, who's going to be on later today for the big face-off with him and Brian Duran. That's going to be fireworks guaranteed. Jake Rubin asked if Kai was talking or taking on a mission to beat all of the Miami guys. Here's what Kai said.
I want to be the best in the BKFC, and there has been a stigma, at least that bare knuckle makes it seem like, especially because Florida's their home away from home. They're wanting to push the Miami fighters. So if I only have to fight Miami fighters to become the king of this shit, then sign me up. They asked me where I wanted to fight, and I said wherever I fight next needs to be in my opponent's hometown so I can be that guy. Where's my exact words to Dave Feldman in Albuquerque? Because he basically told me that Jimmy Rivera didn't want to fight. He wanted to take another fight before he got it. I was a little disappointed. I did not get any names from Feldman, but he said, where do you want to fight? And I said, give me whoever's going to pay me. Who I want to get paid the most, and I want to go to somebody's hometown. So, and
there you go.
It is a mission.
That's a great mission. Do you remember that conversation with Kai? I know you talked to a lot of people, so you might not.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. I didn't say Jimmy didn't want to fight him. Something happened with that.
It sounds better if Kai says that,
up
though.
in Mohegan. No, but he did. He said, I want to fight my next opponent in their hometown, and I want to keep doing that.
What's your read on Kai Stewart? I mean, a lot of people were doubting him at first, and I feel like people are coming along on that on Kai Stewart.
I mean, I'm probably the same. You know, I didn't think he had the hands, and I think he's certainly developing his hands. His he just smothers you. It's whenever you boxed anybody, like when I was training and fighting, and when I was boxing guys, the guys that were the most awkward, you know, and they just came at you, they were the hardest. And you know, he's hard to deal with, and he can take a good punch. He's got a lot of balls, and he's learning how to punch. I mean, he's becoming a really nice package.
He's the main event in Miami, dude. I mean, there you go.
I'm so excited about that.
I am too. It's going to be great.
I'm excited about that. I'm sorry to go on to this now. I'm
please.
excited about that because, like I said, I think I said it last week or the week before, this is a homegrown BKFC show.
Yep.
And it's the highest grossing ticket sales we've ever did at
They
the
said,
Hard Rock.
yeah, I just heard that this morning. That's
so it's
awesome.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's awesome. Congrats to the fighters as well for that. We appreciate your help in moving those tickets. People want to see you fight. You know what? While you're here, we're looking at the Kai stuff. There's a kid. His name's Isaac. He randomly sent this on Instagram. I'm going to try to find out where he's from, find out more about him. He looks young. I don't know if he's even 18 yet, but he loves BKFC. He said he wants to be in BKFC or BKFC prospects. He sent in almost like a highlight video of some of his fighting stuff. You know fighting. So I want to let you look at this, observe it, and tell me what you think. This is Isaac, the guy that wants to fight for somewhere in BKFC. Kid's working hard, you can see.
I mean, look, he's not ready for BKFC. Certainly not ready for BKFC.
But he's working on it.
But let me tell you something. He's innovative. He's teaching himself. He's doing what he has to do. If he gets a good trainer, I mean, why not? Go in there and learn a little bit more. You know, put a little bit more time into it. But, I mean, he's doing all this stuff on his own, as you could see, in basically like a homemade fashion. So, man, I take my hat off to that
Shows
kid.
he's
I really
hungry.
do. Absolutely.
Shows he's
man.
got heart.
I mean, he's not ready yet, but it doesn't mean that he won't be ready.
Yeah, were you well, you're probably ready when you showed up when you're born, right? You're going to say that. I mean, I get it. Like, you have to get yourself in order, but for him to take the jump to send that in and let us look at it and stuff,
Absolutely.
I think it's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So we wish you luck, Isaac, and we'll stay in touch, and we hope one day to see you fight here. I hope to interview you on the show one day. Also, I want to talk about this is from Chris Lytle. Chris Lytle sent this in. We do it every week. We travel a lot, so we steal the liquor from the plane. We borrow the liquor from the plane. He's been getting Tito's. He had 6 last week. Looks like 4 this week, but he's changed it with Jack Daniels. That's a little announcement. Chris Lytle's bar continues for those of you who've been asking. And if you steal your airport vodka, please let us know. Oh, speaking of Chris Lytle, this is really good. Andrew, who goes by the name Ambidextrous on Instagram. He's a huge fan of the show, and we showed some stuff last week. This is the guy who had the BKFC license plate out of California. We showed Chris Lytle's mishaps when he talks. He says perverse things sometimes. He has a potty mouth. And I asked you to send some stuff, and this was literally sent in 2 minutes after I asked for this last week. Let's watch the video.
Has never got into that fight. He looked like he was on ice skates the entire time. But you got to credit Rubio for that. Rubio came all over him right from the very beginning, pushed the pace, landed a couple good shots.
The crowd likes it.
And never let up.
The crowd likes when people come all over him.
Got into that fight.
Yo, Ambidextrous, you're the man for pulling that out. We love that. If there's any double meanings you think you can find, literally 2 minutes after he talked about that guy clipped it. He had it ready. He was like ready to send it in. Keep them coming. Oh, there we go. There's one. Keep them coming. We love seeing those clips. All right, David. Now we get to you. You're on the hot seat. Before we get to the face-off, we got a couple minutes with you, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about with you. I'm going to ask you. You got to tell me the answer to these things. First things first, UK event. Talked about a little bit with Evan, but I want more of your thoughts on it, and I know you're going to prepare to give out some contracts and bonuses.
Yeah, man, it was great. Look, I had a talk with Mark, and we were talking about how we're going to get this show right, and he said that Andrew matched it better this time, and I didn't mean to throw Andrew under the bus last week. I think I was on the show, and I said the first half of the show sucked. Mm-hmm. The last show it did, and he actually matched this one great. One of the top 5 competitive BKFC shows ever. Really, really good. A lot of action, a lot of good knockouts. But everybody came to fucking fight. A lot of tough motherfuckers, and they all came to fight. So, with that being said, I'm going to go through this with the guys from England and give out a lot of bonuses. A lot of smaller bonuses, but bonuses because I told them, fight your ass off, and I'm going to give you a bonus. But there's a couple guys that stood out, like I'm going to do a performance tonight, I'm going to do fighter tonight right now, and I'm going to talk about a few other guys. But I just want to make it very clear for all you other fighters that fought on this card that if you don't hear your name mentioned on this card, it doesn't mean anything. You still potentially could get a bonus. You still could be coming back for BKFC. It's just that I can't mention everybody and go through this whole entire card because you just don't have enough time.
Dave, before you get started with the bonuses and the contracts and stuff, I could be wrong, but were you talking about doing this, or was this the fight where you recorded a message and you sent it over there for them to watch?
Yeah, Mark asked me to record a message. I recorded a message. He played it for the fighters, and I thought that it fired them up.
Yeah, I know you're fired up too, so it's natural that they kind of got your energy. I'm glad you did that. It was a good idea. So what do you want to do first? You want to do the bonuses first?
Yeah, I just think I'm going to call out, look, there were probably 5 fighter tonight candidates. I mean, there really, truly were, but you can only have one fighter tonight, and I gave that to Stevie Taylor and Jacob. I can't say Kabaki.
All they need to hear is
Polish
cha-ching.
kid fought his ass off. They came to fight. I mean, it was good, man. It was a really great competitive fight, and I'm going to give that one fighter tonight.
Congrats.
I'm also going to give a contract to Stevie Taylor to come fight for BKFC. I thought he fought his ass off, and I thought he deserves it. Another potential fighter tonight, but I can only do one, was Bart Kroll versus Pick Jardine. Yeah. Hell of a fight. Unbelievable fight. And because I can only give one fighter tonight, I'm definitely going to throw both of those guys a bonus. But Pick Jardine is going to get performance of the night because he was, I think, a plus 580. I think he was like almost a 6-1 underdog. In case you don't know how to do odds, I think it was like a 6-1 underdog. He came, he got rocked. He came back and he ended up stopping the kid. And great, really great fight, man. But I mean,
Dave,
Paul Venice.
Dave, real quick, we showed a feature on Pick a couple weeks ago, and what I gathered from it is he had a tough fight ahead of him, but he was eye of the tiger, literally. Like that guy, I couldn't wait to watch him.
And when I saw the odds, I was like, man, I was very surprised by them. But I mean, he was a very lopsided underdog, and he won. He trains with Mick Terrell, and definitely going to give him performance of the night. And look, I can call out a lot of other guys like Will Dorchester and Luke had a really hell of a fight. There's a bunch of guys on this card that really fought good. Cameron Hardy and Brian Creighton. Here's a fight where the kid got dropped 3 or 4 times. Actually, you know what I'm going to do I'm going to give Hardy a bonus, but what I'm going to do for Creighton is I'm going to give him a bonus too, and I'm going to give him a bonus as just a tough motherfucker of the night award. Because let me tell you something, he got dropped 5 or 6 times, kept getting up and kept fighting his ass off.
Heart,
didn't just get up and fought his ass off. So he's going to get the tough motherfucker of the night award.
That's a good award. We should make that a regular thing. I like that when we can use it.
And then there's other guys on here too, like Danny Christie and Jimmy Millar fight was great. There was a lot of other great fights in there. So again, I just want to preface it for you guys. We just don't have time to run through every one of them. We're going to give out more bonuses, but you guys that I didn't mention doesn't mean anything bad, doesn't mean I didn't think of you, doesn't mean you didn't fight your ass off, and I appreciate that because almost everybody on this entire card actually fought their ass off that night, and I take my hat off to you guys, and we're having you guys back. But that's what I could do today.
Well, thank you for that. Thanks for that news. I'm sure you have a lot of excited people with contracts now, with bonuses, all that stuff. We appreciate it. Let's move on to we talked about TV deals and stuff last week a little bit. Any more momentum on that? Where are we? What are we looking at? Have we narrowed down things?
Yeah, we actually signed one small agreement. Well, it's actually a big agreement, but it's for a small amount of shows, and that got out into the TV world, and then people came back to us and made us some different offers. I actually have a huge call today at 3:00. We're almost in a position to make decisions on everything. It's just that in this world, in the TV world, when people hear things that someone's giving you an offer and they want it, that's when they step up. They don't want to be the first to step up, but they don't want somebody else having what they can't have, and that's a great thing for BKFC, right?
Yeah, they want the pretty girl to dance, right?
And we're going to have a lot of calls this week, and I would aim by Friday we'll be announcing a deal.
Really? That soon?
Yeah.
I thought this stuff took longer. Wow.
No,
okay.
because unless someone comes in that's going to be, we're going to announce one of the deals. So we're going to do 2 deals. We're definitely going to do 2 different deals, but we're going to do one that's going to take a series of shows, and then we're going to do one that's going to take everything else.
I love it.
Yep.
Josh Burns just joined the chat. Hello, Josh. Glad you're here. BKFC former fighter for us. Let's move on. Another big deal that we've talked about is Ryzen. Oh, I'm being told there's a video. There's a video of you they want to show.
Yeah, it's a video from the
video footage.
You're delivering your speech to the UK.
Oh, is that? Can we show that?
They were kind of watching and reacting to it.
Oh, good. I love that.
Pretty cool.
I didn't even know we had that. Thank you. So this is what he was talking about.
What's up, guys? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I wanted to make it, but something came up that I had to tend to. Listen, guys, all the puzzle pieces are in place for us to blow up and be the next big thing in combat sports. We're right there. We got everything. What I need from you guys is to go out there and fight your asses off tonight. I need you to fight your asses off. Why? Because I'm looking for future stars, guys and girls that are fighting for BKFC, that want to be the future of this company, that want to be the guys and girls that are getting paid the big money. I want it to be one of you guys. I want to create stories around you guys, and I want you guys to be stars. So who's going to go out there tonight and fight your asses off and become a future star of BKFC? Go out and do it. Go out and do it. God bless you guys.
Dude, I want to fight somebody now. I'm excited. That was great. It was so whoever did that, kudos, man. The film to show the look
now,
on their faces.
You know what we're
that was
looking
great.
for though. The difference is I always tell them to go out and fight their asses off. You know, that's kind of a staple now. But what I really do want to create is I want to create stars from within this organization that can go and do what we're doing at Hard Rock. Right, we're selling out big venues. That's going to get outside people interested in this. That we can pay those guys the money to, and we don't have to bring these big names in. But that's really what I'm looking to do, what I'm looking to try to do in the next 18 months. And I think we're going to be very successful in it. We're going to create stories. We're definitely getting a docuseries. We're definitely getting an unscripted drama that's going to follow these fighters around. two things that are definitely happening in 2025 that's going to just take this thing to the next level.
Well, homegrown talent, you said it earlier, and we've already started with it. I mean, look what we're saying now. The card June 21st in Hollywood, Florida, Hard Rock, that's almost all but sold out probably. It's going to be, I mean, not yet. There's a couple remaining, the highest gate we've ever had. So we're starting that trajectory you're looking for with the youth movement, younger guys.
100%. 100%. And I just want to, just one more time, hats off to all the guys that fought at the UK show, man. Unbelievable. You guys fought your asses off, and thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for that. We're going to start the face-off in a little while, but while we're waiting for them, we talk about big announcements. I kind of want to run through this with you real quick. Ryzen show, BKFC show, huge. Now, we did the one fight, but now we have two fights on this big show they have. Charissa Sagala, that's one of them, versus Ty Emery. And Charissa Sagala was saying that it was no-brainer when she got contacted by Nate. She said that she loves being a part of the history. Japan is the mecca of martial arts. They have such a rich culture and interesting history, so it's going to be amazing to be there and see it all in person. There'll be lots of blood and violence, she said, laughing. Nothing but excitement from start to finish. Over 40,000 people they're expecting in attendance for this, which is huge. Now, that's a big fight. We also have John Dotson on that card as well from BKFC. It's a together card. It's a partnership. So John Dotson's going to be on there as well. We're looking forward to that. And the main event, Manny Pacquiao is fighting in the main event for Ryzen. That's huge to be on a card with him. We love that. So this is a big news. But the question I mainly have for you, Dave, is how do you pick this? How do you say Charisse Sagala is the person or John Dotson's the person to go over there? I know John wanted to go. He talked about it before.
Well, John made sense because he fought for Ryzen before.
Exactly.
So that's why it made sense. Japanese fans knew who he was. And I thought he was the perfect guy to transition bare knuckle into the Japanese fans from a culture that they were already used to watching him over there. They said they wanted another girls fight, but we're going to announce one of the girls fights a little bit later on today.
Yep.
And because of that, there was like 4 or 5 of them that we were tossing around, and I went back and forth with those guys, and I said, I think this fight is going to be an unbelievable fight. I think it makes sense for everything that you're looking for with the Japanese fans, and this is the one to do, and that's really how we came up with that. But prior to that, on July 12th, we're actually having one of the Japanese fighters is fighting on our card. He's fighting Kerry Caprio on July 12th at Pechang Casino. So that's really the start of this whole entire partnership. And what has happened, what has transcended since then, is 2 other major organizations that reached out to BKFC to do partnerships with them in other parts of the world. And we just got off a call earlier today from another company in Europe that wants to do something as well. So what I like about doing these partnerships is I think one hand watch the other. It helps everybody grow, right? It just helps you grow. And when you can help each other grow, that's a great partnership, and it's great for the sport. It's great for the company. It's great for mixed martial arts. It's great for the whole entire thing. There's nothing really bad about it if everybody benefits from it, right? I don't have a big ego, so I just want to grow the business. I want to grow the business. I want the fighters to make more money and give more opportunities, and that's why we're doing these partnerships. And I think more and more partnerships are going to come our way, and I'm really excited about them because these established events like Ryzen with Saki Kabura, who was so unbelievably awesome to work with, a legend, created Pride that sold to the UFC, doing events with legends like this that it's very humbling, right? We started this thing 6 years ago, and now we got a legend in the game that thought it would be a good opportunity for us to partner with them.
That's awesome.
And that's just awesome.
That is
and
cool.
Then after that, another major company that's been in business since 1998, I think, calls us and say, hey, I saw what you did with Ryzen. I'd love to do something with you. And then another company called. So to do this, it's easier for us to get our foot in the door around the world.
Is this like kind of like the TV situation where one company you partner with, they see how well it works and they see what you're about, and then you just start. It sounds like the door opens for everything. It sounds like the TV deal. They want to be a part of it. Now, I haven't seen a lot of this in MMA or combat sports, but I haven't studied MMA. I'm a bare knuckle guy. So I think it's cool that we're doing this and you're kind of leading the charge for it. Thanks. It's going to make the promotion bigger.
I think it's awesome, man.
I hope you do.
No, I mean, I just think it's great that you can work together with other people, like-minded individuals that are really looking for the best of the athletes and put the best product out there.
I agree. Little Ben in the chat saying if Ty Emery flashes the crowd at Ryzen,
she'll get arrested. She might get killed. She can't do it there. I told her.
Hold on,
I actually told her that.
Listen to what he said. He said, do they scream or sit quiet in awe? And then Bowles, Beers, and Brawl says, I'll scream from home, no doubt. You're right. I don't think you can do that there. That's not going to happen.
I said, Ty, look. She goes, don't even say anything. I already know. I already know the culture there. I said, all right, good.
Well, yeah, it's different culture there. They're pretty chill. They're pretty reserved. Yeah. And it's funny because I know with pro wrestling there, you could do the crazy stuff, and they're just like, oh, politely clapping. I noticed last time for the bare knuckle fight, I heard more loudness out of that crowd, which tells you they love it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I think we're getting ready to bring the guys in soon, but before we do that, if we can do it in the control room, I don't know. I think we should just get down to announcing the main event that you just brought up that you were talking about. Can we do that?
Let's do that.
Can we do it? Are we able to? Or are
Yeah,
they waiting?
yeah. Just let me know what you want.
Are they waiting?
I'm bringing them in, but let me know what you want. And
Let's announce this, then we'll come right to them. Okay.
Whatever you want.
just give me. You're good.
All right, we're gonna do the announcement then real quick. Then we're gonna get to the face off in a minute or two. So I don't know if we have a drum roll or something, but this is a major announcement we're about to make. A major announcement here on the Bare Knuckle Show. A main event. We're not going to tell you where it's at. You can talk about that, but the main event coming up that you've waited to see. The champ, Britain Hart, versus the challenger, Taylor Starling. And they're both very excited about this. We'll announce where it's going to be, where BKFC 63 is going to take place. And they were excited. They've actually sent comments. And first, let's go to Taylor on her comments about this awesome main event.
Both of our careers have led us to this moment. We are two of the best that Bare Knuckle has to offer. I'm looking forward to sharing the ring with you, but unfortunately that bell's got to go home with me, the Killer Bee, and I'm going to sting that ass. Let's go.
So Taylor's ready for it, and the champ is more than ready to, as you can see from this clip she sent us.
Well, real quick.
Oh, there's no audio on that. Okay. Well, we're going to play that again later, and we don't have audio issues. But that is awesome. We have to play that because I saw what she said. It was very.
Look, I'm announcing location.
What, dude? This is not. Hey, look at me right now. I'm gonna look me in the eye. Who told me not to do it? This is the president.
Listen, man. How are we not going to announce the location of this fight? It's in a new country. It's in an exotic location. It's going to be freaking unbelievable.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. The palm trees and stuff you're going to see there.
Do you know where it's at?
Exotic.
Do you know where it's at?
Yes, I do, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
I'm not saying it. I was told not to. You're going to say it. I tell you something. It's not signed yet. I don't think that's why.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's on the Mediterranean Sea. It's literally on the Mediterranean Sea. It's literally, I don't know, a couple thousand yards off the Mediterranean Sea. It's in Marbella, Spain. We're going to do our first show in Marbella, Spain, and Britain Hart and Taylor Starling are going to be. Oh no!
No, you're screwing everything up here, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want you on when I announced
the whole thing. So here's the thing: here's what I did is. That's what I thought
I was
going to
kill your mic.
No, you know what I fucking did? You know what I did? I'm sorry, guys, but you know what I did because that was the main event for Marbella, Spain, and it's not. We changed the main event in Marbella, Spain, but it's another unbelievable one. But that's going to be October 12th, and we'll talk more about that later.
Okay.
I am going to announce the location here. This location is it's really truly unbelievable. There's going to probably be, I would estimate, between 30 and 40,000 people watching this event live. It's going to be. I mean, I'm so thrilled for the partnership here. It's happening in South Dakota. Give you a little hint. It is at the biggest, I guess, motorcycle rally entertainment event in the world. It's going to be at Sturgis. So we're doing our first event ever, August 3rd at Sturgis. That'll be Taylor Starling versus Britain Hart.
Well, thank you for that. Breaking news, Dave. So when I walk out here.
It doesn't matter. I already talked to the guy this morning. He's good.
When this mic goes off and I come out here and I get attacked, you're going to defend me?
Junior said, contract's not signed, up to you.
Oh, okay. Hey, the big boss. Well, there you go. I would have broken
Just
it
so
earlier.
you guys know who the big boss is here. It's Junior, because everyone's afraid of him. So it's Junior.
I'm glad we just put the
I
post
want to make
out.
it very clear.
The post just said, huge venue announcement coming soon. Now we look like jerk offs.
I just said to Junior last night we can get two bangs out of this.
Shit. Look. Here's the thing.
I love this show.
I'll tell you why, because actually I got confirmation this morning that I'm going to have like 3 or 4 superstar fighters that are coming to this. Not our fighters, like superstar. Not that ours aren't, but some other superstar fighters. A couple of our fighters are going, but also major boxing world champions and major mixed martial arts world champions from all around the world are going to be at this Sturgis event. It's going to be sick. It's going to be unbelievable. It's a stacked card. And I really can't wait for it. It'll be the most amount of people that ever watch BKFC live in attendance at once. And what do I always say about how we get fans?
When they see it live, and you're 100%
Get them to a
correct.
live event.
You think it's good on TV if you've never seen it live? Oh my God, when you get to a live event,
Get them to a
it's
live
insane.
event. Damn, I
They're gonna
can't
love
believe I fucked that announcement
Dude,
up.
there's two. Here's the thing.
Do you want
We're
to know why?
growing.
Because
there's too many shows.
No, I was working on it this morning. I was working on that contract this morning.
You're going to give the editors a lot of work if they clip this.
Sorry,
now.
guys. Sorry, Evan.
All right. I don't think we're going to do the Bret Hart thing yet. When we wait to make sure it's okay. What did I do?
You said
Put it out on air, but
No, you can
say
say.
video with no sound.
That's not what I did. Maybe you get your stuff working in there.
No.
Let's just bring the face up in. We'll do Bret Hart in a little bit. We'll get back to her. But she had something very good to say, and I want to make sure we get to her. But here and now, Brandon, hopefully you can work on that and get that working, that sound that you screwed up. I don't know how I sent you. I watched it. And sent it to you with no sound.
I guess when it came through email, it must have. I don't know.
I'll try again.
I'll look. I'll re-download it. But let's do.
Let's get these guys. They've been waiting.
Guys.
Yeah, they're right. Yep. Let's go. Here we go. So Kai Stewart and Brian Duran, huge main event. Everyone's excited for it, from Miami to Montana. They're all in it, with good reason. For a world title, Kai coming in as the champion. Brian Duran has been on a tear, and he's afraid of no man. He's got like the toughest knuckles I've ever seen, if Kai can stand up to it. Let's see. We have them both here for a face-off. I guess, can I bring them in one each, or how do we do this, guys? I don't know how the tech is set up back there. We went over everything but before the show.
Brandon, how would you like to proceed?
I don't know.
We have them queued up if you want.
Bring them in. Let's just bring them in.
Let's just bring them in. Let's just.
Yeah, I give them both great intros there.
All right, gentlemen. Welcome.
Gentlemen, there they are. Oh, look at that. Here we go. Brian, how are you?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. Just got out of training. Ate my meal. Just chilling, waiting for my next training today.
I love it.
Getting ready to be the world champ.
I love it. Then Kai Stewart, the champion of the world over there. How you feeling today, champ?
Dude, we're feeling good. We're getting ready to fucking fly out here in the next couple days, and can't wait to put on a Muppet show.
A Muppet show, he says. That's, I got to ask you, Kai, you call him. It hasn't come out yet, but the piece that's coming out, you called him. I'm not good at Spanish, but you called him not El Gallo. You called him I think it's Gato. I think that means cat, so I assume what you mean. And you called him Miami Muppet. Is that what you meant? The word for cat? Is that what you meant when you called him that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get them mixed up. I can't really tell them apart. So it could have been an accident, could have been on purpose, but
Brian,
facts are fact.
Brian, stuff like that. I mean, he's hurling insults at you. He's saying these things to you. Does that enter your mind? Does that bother you at all?
No, of course, bro. Children always have some obnoxious things to say. They're delusional. Kids believe that they're superheroes when they're kids, and it's okay. I would show them who daddy is.
All right. Well, let's start with you, Brian, and I'll let you go second. I'm gonna feature you as well, but I got to start with Brian since we're talking with him. One of the things I told both of you guys when we set this up was I'm going to give you each a chance to ask a question to the other guy. So I'd like to start that with Brian Duran. Brian, do you have a question loaded up you could ask Kai, and Kai, you can respond to it?
I feel like before I even ask the question, I already know the answer that he's going to say, but I can't believe that you think that you're going to beat me when you have this delusional mindset that you're using this platform to go to the UFC. One, that's disrespectful. Two, I am bare knuckle. You're a wrestler. This is all I know. You said you never been inside a fight outside the ring. How you expect to be somebody like me who's gotten beat by 10 people with bats and everything? I'm willing to die. You know what I'm saying? Look how far I came. You think I'm going to lose this opportunity to a kid that got to go back home to his mom and daddy when I got 4 kids to take care of and a whole family? I take care of my mother and father and my kids. Like, this is not a game, bro. So for my question, you really think because you're 23, you have a higher chance of beating me? Because that was delusional ass comment you made.
I just know I'm going to fucking win. I can watch you fight. You've hit the canvas before. Like, Louis knocked you, bro. Like, that chin's already going and you're, 27, 28 years old? Like, once you lose your chin, they don't come back, and you got set down. Ooh, wobbly. But statistics.
I was wobbled. I was never wobbled. I was never wobbled. I made a mistake. I made a mistake of coming in, and I had my right foot in the air. My right foot was in the air. I was in 1 foot. So when he hit me, I wasn't able to put my foot down. That's all it happened. You did the Macarena. When he hit you in the first round, you did the Macarena. You grabbed onto him for dear life. If you think hugging me is gonna save you in this fight, you are crazy. And if you run around, I'm gonna lay down in the middle of the ring, wait for you. Literally,
All
I will
right,
lay
that's
down
a
in the ring,
10-8
wait for you.
round,
I'm not running after you. I want to stand. I want to stand in the middle of the ring and let's bang it out because Feldman loves blood. I love blood. Let's fucking do this for the fans. Let's not do. Oh, I'm trying to get my way around.
Bro, you said
Let's
you were
fight.
gonna
Let's
fight
fight for
fire
real.
with fire, but you were gassed with Louis in the second round, and fucking Louis came off the couch.
Are you delusional? How was that?
Crazy.
He even said it in the press conference. I've never met a human, never been in the ring with a human that at the fourth round still hitting harder than the first. Are you delusional?
I just saw Louis Lopez off the couch set your ass down on the canvas. That's what's fun.
He was not off the couch. Shut the fuck up. He was not off the couch. He said it himself.
Yes, he was.
He was not
Yes,
off the
he
couch.
was.
He was training hard as fuck. Shut up.
No, he wasn't,
And
bro.
we all know Louis
picked the
is a
easy
way
fight.
tougher human being than you. He's a
If you
way
were
tougher
man,
human being than you.
You probably would have fought Brandon Allen or HD, but you know HD's 10 times the fighter than you. That's why you were like, I'm a fan of Kai. You started backstepping.
I'm not gonna talk. Bro, because I'm not a hater like you, bro. I have served. And you said I'm a fan.
Listen,
I'm a
I've given
fan of
you
Brandon
your
Allen.
flowers, but you're backstepping.
Bro, you didn't give me my flowers. You know you didn't. And the crazy part about you.
Because guess what?
No, you
Listen,
didn't.
You've done
You
what I
said
haven't
I'm
done. 6
Are you
finishes.
delusional? I'm a powerhouse.
flowers.
Are you stupid?
All right, hold on, guys. Now, listen, I'm so enjoying this. I should be moderating. I'm not stepping in. I'm sorry. So I want to talk about something else that Kai had mentioned, and Kai, will give you a chance at a question for Brian in a moment. But this just reminds me of it. You had mentioned that when you look at Brian's record and your record and the people you fought, the competition, this is a quote from you. You said it doesn't stand up. Like, you have tough fights. He doesn't. That's what he was saying, Brian. Is that true, Kai? Can you make any truth to that? Okay.
Absolutely. I will. I do want to add with that. I did say, hey, he has 6 finishes and I don't have 6 finishes. However, let's look at our schedules, is what I said. Because I have to respect where respect is due. But that's all I got, you know? I can't say somebody's a bitch whenever they have 6 finishes and I don't, you know? But outside of that, like, it's fighting crackheads from Great Falls is like not a difficult task, bro.
I mean, I already knocked out 3 of them. Now he's gonna be the 4th crackhead from Montana.
All right,
you're about to fucking find out what the bougie side is like.
Listen. You ride horses out there. We ride over here the streets. That's what you're not understanding, bro. Like, I came a long way. I changed my whole life, but where I come from, you would have never survived, brother. You got to understand. You got to get it through your head. This is a grown man with a whole family, bro.
Is that your training style? You see red and your bodies hit the floor. Yeah, is that you?
No,
I think that's you.
No. My mindset was really like that. I used to black out till the fight with the dude that I knocked out in 3 seconds. After that, I started with my real coach for the first time I had a coach in my 4th fight. And that's when I started learning how to fight. I started learning how to get in my composure, because you can see the difference between my 4th. From my 3rd fight to my 6th, you see the transition and you see the skill level go up, you know? And whoever doesn't admit that is delusional. You can't see.
They quit. Everybody that you've knocked out, they look at the fucking ref, they get the 10 count, and then they're instantly on your feet. Like, get
and
out
how
of here.
can you be so stupid to not realize that this is a grown man quitting in front of another grown man, bro? This is what you're not. I'd rather make you quit so I can look at you in the eyes. You're gonna quit. You're gonna quit. You're gonna quit. You're not gonna get off of the 8 count. You're not gonna get up.
Videos that I've fucking seen of you, you're a quitter, bro, and I'm gonna fucking prove it June 21st. Let's fucking go, baby.
You're a fucking idiot. You're talking about when I first started, and the only person that ever made me put a knee down was Jared Graham with a body shot, and I had a month of fucking training, bro. I was gassed. I didn't have no gas. And I did 6 rounds with Howard, the guy that you say has more skill than me, and then Jared Graham came fresh. And you over here listening to a guy.
Ass, didn't he? Howard beat that ass, and look what I did to him. I made him cry on the stool,
I would never in my life talk bad about Howard, no matter how many times he talks bad about me, because I'm a man, and we were friends at a certain point. But brother, when I tell you that there's levels to power, there's levels to manhood, you've never been in a ring with me. I'm not gonna speak about the last times I did sparring with Howard, but he knows. But I'm a man, I won't say nothing. But just know that I'm more than confident that you're not gonna fucking last, brother. I see the way you fight, brother. People just don't do what they gotta do. People just don't do what they gotta do with you. All these guys that you fought, they're fucking MMA guys that never did wrestling, they were strikers. Blase. You are a C-level wrestler. I train with A-levels, champions, Olympians. You just don't understand that.
Gaio,
you know what I'm saying?
Because that was a ramble. You started rambling there. Are you getting nervous? You getting sweaty? You getting sweaty?
No. I'm not.
You're getting nervous
at all. I just get excited. I get excited. Brother, are you crazy? Scared of what, bro? You could come you could get in the ring. They could allow you in the ring with a knife, and I'm still coming at you to kill you. You stupid?
Hey, Gaio,
you're not a man like me, bro. You're not a man like me, bro. I can see it in your eyes. You couldn't even look at my eyes in fucking New Mexico when I would speak to you. You would look down to the ground like a child, like a scared kid.
This was you. You were like, you gotta give me the fight, bro. You were begging. You were on your knees begging.
You're gonna lie right here. You're gonna lie. You're gonna lie right here online. You're gonna lie. You're gonna lie right here. Look, you just proved to me how much of a delusional and liar you are. You're a fucking liar. I went up to you.
Give me the fight.
I saw when everything was smoking. I went up to you and I told you, hey, I hope you don't take it. I was smiling. I was like, I hope you don't take it personal. This is just business. The day that I went to touch the bell, I went to fuck with you. But this is business. I shook your hand like a man does. And I tell you, hey, bro, don't worry about it. We stayed there. We were talking. I even hit the joint that you have rolled, your joint. And that's when I found out that you were 23. And I was like, you're 23? And you were like laughing, like, yeah, bro. I'm like, damn, you got a long way to go, bro. I was even giving you your flowers man to man. You're going to come over here and act like something completely different happened. I was begging you for the fight. I literally told you. I told you I deserved the fight. Nobody deserves the fight more than me. I got 6 finishes. That's what I said. I never begged you for the fight. They begged me. They begged me to fight you because I wanted a bigger fight. But they promised me that fight after. So I said, fuck it. I'll take the belt. Let me make this fucking few $100,000, and then I go and fight you.
Are you done?
At the end, what do you think you're coming to my field, bro? Are you stupid? They feeding you to the wolves, bro. You made a mistake talking about UFC in a fucking Bare Knuckle podcast. You an idiot.
Said, give me whoever you want in their hometown, and then a week later I had a fight with you. So
shut up. If you didn't take the fight with me, you're not gonna fight till next year. Shut the fuck up.
That's untrue. That's you're just delusional.
I've been doing. Look, I've been drinking beer the whole time, bro.
And he's about to get his ass kicked.
I've been drinking beer the whole time. I'm drinking beer right now. This is how I make weight.
You're delusional. Good example. Good example.
Right there. I am in you, bro.
You're in the front seat of your car, fucking drinking. You're fucking stupid with a kid in the car.
Yeah, $85,000 car that you will never rent, cause you can't even rent it. And I purchased it yesterday, like this. Give me that. There's levels to this shit, young boy. I got a family to feed. That's all I got to tell you. I got a family to feed, bro. I got a family to feed, bro.
Hey, whenever I fuck you up, don't get my macchiato ordered wrong, you motherfucker. Like, you're going to be back to the fucking trenches.
Put it like this, bro. I'll give you, look, I'm saying this right now. You beat me, I'll give you $10,000 out of my purse, nigga.
You ain't going to do shit.
I'll give you.
Because guess what? Howard Davis said, let's
you get purse. If you, nigga, I ain't Howard Davis, nigga. I'm Cuban, nigga. All right, get that to your mind. I'm a real man, bro. I was raised by a father, a real father, nigga. Get that shit to your fucking head. I got here in a motherfucking boat, kid. At 9 years old. Look, at my son's age, I jumped on a motherfucking boat and came over here by myself, nigga. You don't know who the fuck I am, nigga. I've been beating the odds my whole life, bro. You gonna die in that ring, bro. Them little ass baby hands. Look at this shit, baby. Look at this shit, baby. Look at this shit, baby. Look. You a bitch. When I hit you, you're gonna break. I promise you. When I touch you, you're gonna give up. Remember I said it. You're gonna give up. Fuck selling the fight. It's a war. I was selling the fight till last week. It's a war. After you started getting a little funny, it's a war, homie. Because I was respecting you the whole time, bro. But you want to play games, it's a fucking war. And careful that you don't make it to the fight, nigga. Careful that you don't make it to the fight, bro.
All right, Gaio.
Careful you don't make.
Gaio, I don't mean to cut you off. Again, this is getting very interesting. I'm watching like a fan. They got to remind me to keep this thing going. This is very interesting. So, Gaio, did you mention that one time, I don't know if it was to me or I saw somewhere, there was people in Miami that love you so much and dislike Kai so much that you had to kind of tell the people in Miami, calm down, let him get to the fight kind of thing. Is that true?
Of course. He's calling me the Miami Muppet. I run this fucking streets, bro. You calling the guy that calls the shots in the fucking streets a Muppet. Imagine what the people that look up to me are thinking about you. That they're real gangsters, real killers. Real street guys that I'm
People that are
giving
drugged
advice to
out today
change
or
their
what?
life. People that I'm trying to change their life. What do you think they're gonna do to you if you play that game, bro? I run this fucking, bro. You don't get it, bro. I'm not gonna talk too much online, bro. But trust me, bro.
Yeah, you're not
you
gonna
don't know
talk
who
too
you're
much
fighting, bro.
because you done incriminated yourself. You fucking weirdo. You fucking weirdo. Like you're
I
the
didn't say
worst
nothing bad. I
example
run the
for a
streets. I run the
BKFC
streets.
champion.
Everybody knows I
Bare
run the streets,
knuckles
bro.
should
I
be
changed my life
ashamed
and I
that
run the
you're even
streets.
getting this fucking opportunity. You're a piece of fucking work, bro. But I get to end your fucking shit June 21st. Fuck
You are fucking delusional, bro. You're delusional. And I'm a sore loser. So you beat me in the ring and say it's never gonna happen.
Because you're losing this press conference and
I'll fight you outside the ring. I'll fight you outside the ring, nigga. That's why you're not understanding, bro. I'm a sore loser. That's why I always
calling
win.
me that, you fucking weirdo.
That's why I stopped playing sports in teams, because I hate depending on the next motherfuckers. I know I give them my all every single time, bro. When you hear that crowd, when you hear them $100,000 worth of tickets on that crowd, you're gonna be nervous. Your balls gonna shrink. They're gonna go to your fucking throat. And there's no way I'm gonna let a guy that talks feminine as fuck beat me, bro. No way. You little soft, gentle. Oh my God, man, I put him down. You think I'm gonna let a guy like that put me down? You crazy, bro? I'll kill myself, nigga. You crazy.
Gaio, real quick, one of the things that you mentioned to
You're
me.
crazy for saying that online. Like, fuck, there's people with real fucking mental health issues, and you're gonna fucking joke about killing yourself.
You want to touch that subject? You want to touch that subject? Like, bro, I've been there. You haven't. You are a fucking silver spoon college fucking student, bro.
You
Shut
have
the
no.
fuck up.
That just proves you have no idea, you weirdo. You have no
I sat there for real.
idea.
I sat there for real. Listen, shut the fuck up. I sat there for real and thought about doing that shit too, nigga. I know what that is. But that's how confident I am that you ain't gonna even touch me, nigga. You gonna break the first 30 seconds. You're gonna break. You're a child, a feminine child. You stand in front of the door. You don't even know what button to go to. Shut up, boy.
All right, so, wow. Guys, I wonder, I think it was Brian Duran, when I spoke to you, we have the piece coming out, the face-off piece, and we have more content coming out on Instagram about this fight. But we talked about Conor McGregor. I think I talked to both of you about that, being one of the new owners. Kai, you're very excited about that. He was one of your idols growing up. Sometimes we've seen you do the Conor walk. You're performing in front of Conor now, so that's huge for you. Brian, I spoke to you about it, and you were glad that Conor's part of the company, but you had something else to say. Could you share that with us, how you feel about Conor McGregor and how Kai feels about Conor McGregor?
I mean, this is how I feel. Kai is trying to impress another man. He said, "Oh, can I perform bad in front of Conor? That was my idol growing up." Brother, it was my idol too, but guess what? I ain't here to fucking do anything to look good for him, bro. I'm doing this for my family, bro. I'm doing this to feed my kids, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a whole different mindset. Like, I'm trying to go home and feel that same love for my kids like my dad is a superhero. It's way deeper than that. I'm doing this to take my family out of wherever the fuck we were like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's way deeper than looking better, like looking good for the new owner of the company. All respect to Conor, bro. Take my hat off. He's a fucking gangster. But guess what, bro? I'm doing this for my family just like he did. So he's going to feel my story more than yours. You feel me? We have a similar story, really similar.
There you go.
And
whenever I
will
put
never
you
understand
out like
because
you
you
did
never
to
did.
Aldo, you're fucked. You're fucked. This is gonna age
You're
fucking incredibly.
You're the champ.
This
I'm the new champ.
conversation's gonna
And
age
you.
incredibly.
And you, baby. Look. And you.
All right, I promised.
You fucking make weight.
I promised. Oh, I don't know what that comment was about. Are you having problems with your weight?
I might just come 5 pounds under, pay you your money, and knock you the fuck out.
There you go.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Kai, I promised you a question too. I promised you. Sleep. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, but well, it's a Philly thing. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, but that was thing we promised Kai to get a question in as well. Kai, I'd like to give you an opportunity to ask your question. I didn't know it was going to set it off like that. You guys pretty much provided the whole face-off so far. This is great. Kai, what's your question for Brian Duran?
What are you going to tell everybody that, like, whether you've been on benders with, what are you going to tell them with your Zanzan tattoo after I beat you? Like, are you going to go back to Starbucks? Are you going to go back to the Prospect Series? Or are you going to get kicked the fuck out and go to BYB? What are you going to do?
Is that's just the most delusional question I ever heard from a children, you know, a little child like yourself, you know, that
from a children that's
really
plural. Are you
thinks.
struggling over there? Children is.
I mean, at least you making fun of. No, listen. I had to learn English. You were born here, but I bet you can't talk Spanish. I'm already beating you in life. Now, going back to the question, this is what you're not understanding. You're never gonna get close to beating me. You're never in your life gonna get close to being who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I am the guy that's gonna take this company to the next level. You see when Feldman was talking about paying the homegrown guys, the real bare knuckle guys that don't come from wrestling, MMA, or none of that fucking pussy shit. They're gonna give the millions. Yeah, that's the guy he's talking about. This nigga right here. That's where you now understand it. You're delusional. You're delusional. They're feeding you to me, motherfucker. You're getting fed to the wolves, bro. You're getting fed to the superstar. You're getting fed to the cash cow, bro. The motherfucking cash cow, bro. You hear me? The motherfucking cash
shit.
cow. My bonuses are more than your fucking check, you dummy.
You ain't shit.
It's all going down. BKFC coming up to Hollywood, Florida. BKFC 62. That's the main event there. This is who we're talking to. This is heated. It's actually more heated than I even thought it was. Before we get out of here and end this, remember, we have a press conference with these guys yet. I'm afraid. I think we have to book extra security at the press conference. I wonder each one.
We don't need it.
I'm sure. I think it's going to be needed all around. But I'm wondering, each one of you, I will go to Brian first and let the champ have the last word because he's the champ. I want to give him that respect. Brian, what is your prediction for this fight? How does it end? When does it end? And just, I mean, you've delivered many messages so far to Kai, but anything else you'd like to say to Kai? Let it rip.
Bro, I don't got to say nothing to this kid. I'm going in there. I'm handling business like I always do. 7-0. 100% finish rate, new fucking world champ at 145, and then I'll go to 55, take that belt, double champ. When I get a little older, I'll go to 65. Like, I'm just gonna flow around this shit and get the money that I'm fucking deserving right now, because I am him. I am the guy that started in bare knuckle, debuted in bare knuckle. I've been fighting for less than 3 years, and look where the fuck I'm at. You can say whatever you want, bro. I don't care. Nothing you say. The fear in your eyes is, I can see it through the camera, bro. Yeah, look at this. I'm going to break those little fingers. I'm going to break them. Because you're a disrespectful motherfucker. You're disrespecting my team. You disrespected All In. You were flicking them off. You don't get it. Well,
yeah, because I beat the shit out of him and they paid for HD to get his fight. You guys don't deserve shit.
Nobody paid for me to get my fight. I earned the shit. 6-0, 100% finish rate. And I fought a fucking 65. I fought a 55. I fought even in different weight class. I fought way bigger guys than you. My fourth opponent would have beat the shit out of you.
Can't make weight
and I had kidney failure. I had kidney failure, and I still fucking finished them. You're stupid.
Thank you for the words, Brian.
I had kidney failure.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'll
Brian,
beat the
is it
shit
my
out of you.
turn?
I'm gonna knock that mustache off. Remember I said it. Your lip is gonna be broken. Remember I said it.
All right, we have video evidence of that. So Kai, I'm going to give you your chance as champion to kind of get the last word in here. We'll see what happens, and just kind of tell us the prediction. What's going to happen? How do you feel about Algaio? You've kind of told us that same way he has, but any other parting words for him?
You know, 6-0, 6 finishes. I got it. Like I said in the beginning, give respect where respect's due. But like that makes the fight exciting. It's going to bring the best part out of me. I'm going to fucking steal a soul for every round. Part of your soul is coming with me every fucking round. I don't care how long the fight is. I don't care if I knock you out in 10 seconds or get my hand raised from a 6. I am going to break you. You do not want to be in the room. And it's showing. So, peace out. That's it. Fuck Miami.
Even my
Can't wait to fucking run this shit.
What did you say? You said fuck Miami?
Whoa.
You said fuck Miami? That was the biggest mistake you made.
After me. Send them after me.
I ain't sending nobody. You did it to yourself.
Doing it right here.
You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. I didn't do nothing. I'm not calling nobody. You did it to yourself. You said fuck Miami. That was on you, buddy.
Good. Nobody's gonna do shit to me.
All right.
Nobody's gonna do shit to me.
Just me in the ring. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
All right, there we go.
Quit like a bitch.
Main event of BKFC 62, June 21st. Again, I said at the top of the show how heated this was. I didn't realize how heated it actually was. I thought it was just going to sell it so you guys would keep watching. I enjoyed that. I had popcorn here I was eating the whole time. That's why I wasn't talking much. I wish both of you Warriors luck. I can't wait to see this fight, and the fans in the chat are very excited as well. BKFC.com, you can grab the app. The place is going to be packed. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we were talking about it earlier. This is going to probably be one of the highest gates, if not, I think it is going to be the highest gate at Hollywood that we've ever had. We had to open the top section. We're going to sell it out. There's very few tickets remaining. BKFC.com to get those tickets, or watch it on the app. We don't want you to miss this. Guys, very heated. Go back to your day. Go back to your training. Thank you very much for taking the time to come on the Bare Knuckle Show.
Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Peace out.
Wow. Like, am I wrong in saying I didn't think it was going to be that heated? I knew it was going to be bad, but whoa.
I expected that.
That got crazy, man.
That was good.
That was awesome. I almost wish I could shut my mic off and just watch it.
I feel like that's the first fight we've had in a while that's got some real heat behind it. Yeah, like when those fights happen, like the Lobov versus Paulie fight, like when you get in the ring and it's time to go, you know, the electricity in there is going to be off the charts. It's going to be, everybody's going to be standing. Like when everybody, that's how you know when the main event happens and everybody's standing up.
Yeah.
To watch, I bet everybody's going to be standing up in there.
I agree. And you know, the other thing is, that's why I was saying, Dave said it earlier, when you come to a bare knuckle show live, it's a different experience. So I'm not trying to hawk tickets here, but get your tickets, man. You want to be there live for this. BKFC.com. I'm excited that I'm getting paid to go there. Like I would pay to go myself. Don't tell Dave I said that, but I would. Because it's going to be a great fight. And that's just the main event. The whole card itself is absolutely amazing. So make sure you stay tuned in for that, and we'll keep you updated on everything that's coming up June 21st, as well as everything else. Wow. Just wow. Did we get that Bret Hart thing figured out or no? I can resend it to you. She spent time.
Yeah,
I want
give me
to
a second.
All right, I'm going to work on that.
We've been doing all kinds of
I can see you guys.
social changes back. Well, because we had a post queued up ready to go, and then Senior's like, well, actually, it's here. And then...
Well, I don't know, dude.
We had to take it down.
It doesn't have sound on it.
All right, let me try again as I'm working here. But I'll tell you something. I don't think... well, now I edited out the Sturgis part. Now we can leave that in. Hold on. Hold on, let me find it here because she sent it to me too. But what I was going to say is I don't know about that...
Text it to me, Soch.
All right, cool. I don't know about that. It's going to come through Instagram. Is that all right?
It's fine.
All right. I don't know about the comment about Miami. Kyle was like, "Whoa, what did you say, Kai? Man, you got to be. You don't want to piss the fans off too much. Whoa." All right, it's coming to you through Instagram. Let me know if it works. It should come in your inbox. I don't know how to do this stuff, but if you missed it, we just had a killer face-off between Champ Kai Stewart and Brian Duran. That's going to be a great fight coming up in Hollywood. And then also, earlier on the show, we had a major announcement. I can say it now because the president said it, in Sturgis. It's going to be awesome. BKFC 63. It's going to be Bret Hart, the champ, versus Taylor Starling, the challenger. We had words from both, but we tried to get words from both. We had words from Taylor earlier, but now I think we're ready to hear what Bret Hart had to say about the fight. She's excited.
Hey guys, it's Bret Hart. I'm super excited to finally be back in the squared circle and doing it in a big way as the main event in Sturgis, August 3rd. I will be fighting the Bee because you ain't no killer, baby. We've been talking about this fight for at least 3 years. It's personal and business to me, which makes me the most dangerous threat you've ever faced. Taylor Starling, it's time for you to go.
Oh, man, I love that, dude. That's awesome. She's got the raid. She sprayed that on her own camera. I appreciate the commitment, but I don't know if I would have done that. Yeah, that's going to be a great fight. We're looking forward to it. I know a lot of you have been asking for it. That's what we do here. We listen. We try to listen the best as we can to what you want, and we try to give it to you. Looking forward to that fight in Sturgis. Like President Dave Feldman said, 30 to 40,000 fans going to be there. It's like a bike rally. I know back in professional wrestling days, WCW used to do Road Wild, Hog Wild there, and I used to watch and be there. I know people have gone there. They said the energy there is off the charts. So we can't wait. Can't wait to get there in Sturgis. All right, well, look. We have a lot of good stuff coming up, as you know, BKFC.com to follow all of it. I think this might be a first. I think I hit everything in our show rundown today, didn't I?
Yeah, you did good.
Well, thanks, Brandon. You did good today, too. Let's give compliments out. I like this.
Me Brandon.
Who was that?
That was Evan.
Oh, that was an insult, not a compliment. I'm sorry, Evan.
It's all right.
What do you got, Brandon?
I'm handling business back here.
Yeah, we kind of got sidetracked. That blew me off so much. Blew my mind so much that the fight those two got into, and then we wanted to get the Bret Hart thing. So, Brandon, good job today, and good job reminding me. He had a great idea. We were supposed to do it right after the face-off, but we kind of got jumbled up. So let's do it now to end the show, and I'll come back and say goodbye to you. But here it is. It's the start. It's the teaser, I guess, the beginning of the face of the Road 2, I should call it. We should do the face of the Road 2.
On June 21st, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to its second home, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida.
Fight fans of Hollywood!
For what promises to be yet another sellout event.
Rising superstar Kai Hefty Bag Stewart will look to make his second consecutive title defense against brutal finisher Brian El Gallo Duran.
And down goes Brian Toby.
Stewart has had a meteoric rise to the top.
And that is it.
With unwavering confidence, he has set his sights on finishing Duran in this epic clash.
There's a lot of people watching, a lot of people that want to get a hold of that featherweight championship. You got a message for everybody out there that's watching right now that wants to step up. Y'all can get it. Woo!
With a 100% finishing rate, El Gallo has no intentions on letting this fight reach the final bell. Duran believes that he will be the newly crowned king of featherweight. Before the highly anticipated main event, 2 more titles will hang in the balance, as BKFC Bantamweight champion Keith the Rockstar Richardson will toe the line with the undefeated Alberto Blas. Also, a new BKFC light heavyweight king will be crowned in a grudge match, when always entertaining Jared Captain Deadpool Warren throws down with a man looking for revenge. Jomi Escoboza. 3 massive title fights, 1 night, and an action-packed event that is sure to deliver. It all goes down June 21st in Hollywood, Florida at the Seminole Hard Rock and Casino. This is Road to BKFC 62, Stewart versus Duran.
Wow, that was amazing. That got me even more excited. They're only the top 3 fights. I mean, if you look at the whole card, bkfc.com or on the app, your mind's going to be blown. This is a stat card. I feel like this shouldn't be numbered. This should be almost like a Knuckle Mania card. It's really, really well done. Whoever matched this, I'm not sure who did it. If it was Nate or Nelson. I think it might have been maybe a combination. Well done matchups, and we're looking forward to it. And if you're not looking more forward to it after today's show, I don't know what else to tell you. Between that awesome teaser, when does that come out, Evan? When do we actually put that up?
So that, for all of our lovely app subscribers, is going out at 11:30 today. You'll be able to search for it, and then there'll be a push notification tonight, basically telling you to go watch it. But looks like from the top, 11:30 today it should be.
11:30 tonight. 11:30 p.m. tonight.
No, today.
Today.
What time is it?
It's 1:17. So it's already out.
Yeah, I guess it's out.
I was wondering about releasing it so late at night.
Time and space.
We do.
Here.
We do.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Right.
So I love you, Evan. So.
Oh, it's up. Here, look. Here's a live look at the.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Go watch it.
All right.
It's great.
Go
no, that's not. I think that's
is it the whole thing?
The full 24-minute.
So if you're an app subscriber, you get it earlier than everybody else.
If you're only on YouTube, if you're cheap, you gotta wait. If you want to shell up the $8 a month, you can see the whole thing right now. All 3 title fights are talked about. You know, the top 3 fights.
So if you're a big fan watching this, or you just found us and you're not subscribed to the app yet, it's only 8 shekels a month.
That's it.
Throw them down. BKFC.com to do it. And then you can watch this earlier than everyone else, because it's not going to come out till later, I guess, on YouTube.
And this
or
may
anything.
even be free with just sign up for an account. Just make an account. It might even be free.
Yeah, either way. Or you send the $8 to Evan. Either way.
Send me the $8.
It'll work. I sold the whole thing. Again, guys, great job on that, as always. Listen, as I said, very excited for the fights coming up. Very excited that you were here today. We appreciate you. You know, you drive this company, and we love you guys. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go do some more stupidity, maybe film some stuff for next week's show. We'll see. But right now, I just want to remind you, as always, get bucked up and knuckle up. Man, I'm going to go rewatch that face-off. Cue that up, baby. Let's go! Oh!
Friday, June 21st, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with 3 world titles on the line. In the main event, 2 unbeaten titans collide when Kai Hefty Bag Stewart defends his featherweight championship against the hard-hitting Cuban warrior Brian El Gallo Duran. Plus, 2 more undefeated warriors fight as Keith Rockstar Richardson defends his bantamweight gold against the quickly rising Alberto Blas. Also, Jared Warren and Jomi Escoboza throw down for the vacant light heavyweight championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.